What's up, guys? This is the toast. I would say this is a regenerative toast, or regenerate. I don't really know what. Sometimes I try to use words I don't know what they mean. I would say this is an upgraded toast from our Rite Aid, Kmart, current podcast system we used to have. Mm-hmm. I want to thank my father-in-law, Russell, who took podcasting to the extreme.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome here. I feel like a movie star.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Putting Joe Rogan on notice. And I'm here with my partner and buddy in crime, Keith Yamamoto. How you doing?
Oh, doing great.
And I'm lucky enough to be here with another partner of mine, Paul Stone, who owns Stone Spreading, with his daughter, Carly. It's nice you brought your daughter around.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
we're happy
glad
to
have her
you.
around finally again. Haven't got to see her in a few years. She's
Why? What happened?
She's been chasing those boys for a lot of years.
Oh, no.
Well, she did give me a granddaughter, right? And she's very
Exactly.
beautiful.
What's her name?
Tegan.
Tegan. She is a little cutie.
Yeah, she's the best.
She is.
So,
I
Don't
agree.
even cry.
So Paul, tell us a little bit about yourself. We're going to do more of these, but give us a brief summary on who you are and why you're sitting next to me.
I ask myself that every day. Well, I've basically born and raised here in the valley. Been into the farming, spreading shit my whole life. I've known your family pretty much almost my whole life, all of your life. I watched you run around in diapers on the dairy growing up, if you remember this, quite a bit.
I love your dad.
So I definitely
my
love
dad,
your
too.
dad. Your dad's
Yeah,
the
he's
best. Your grandpa's the greatest. The whole family, really. The Yeager family has treated the Stones extremely well over the years. So that's probably one good reason why I'm sitting beside you.
Well, you treated them well, Paul.
Well, thank you.
Well, your old man did.
My old man did.
Yeah.
He did. So, well, I got to make sure I do it because my old man's still around. He'll still kick my ass.
He's a good man. What's your dad's name?
Kenneth Stone.
Kenneth Stone, yeah. And your company's still Kenneth Stone Spreading, right?
It will always be Kenneth Stone Spreading.
How many years
He's
in
long
business?
and gone, I'll never get rid of the name.
How many years in business?
51 years.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's one thing that's cool about the Ag Center. We have a lot of up-and-coming young people right now and young companies, yet some serious established companies like Kenneth Stone Spreading, Foyata, Penny Newman now. Today we get to announce Penny Newman's here now, right?
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That is.
Even the new companies are all, rooted with, deep-rooted families, been here forever. Lucky for Doug, he inherited a great reputation from his parents and his grandparents that makes makes it a little easier to deal with Doug, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you always think about, man, Doug's just a pain in my ass, but thank God his parents.
Well, I just remember him running around the diapers. I'll just throw a beating on him. I'll call his dad, and he'll just take care of
Times
it.
have changed, Stone.
Yeah, Doug Senior's an intimidating guy.
So, you've been part of the Ag Center. You're one of the key guys here. You were one of the beginning, right, Paul? We've been
Right.
doing a lot of business together.
Yeah, you, Chris, and I.
Yeah.
Right.
Where do you see your guys' company going from where it was 50 years ago, and what's been the main changes, right? I mean, your family's involved. You've had a lot of employees there for a long time who I've remembered since I was holding gates on the dairy for you guys coming in and out of corrals. But I feel lately, I'm proud of you that last 3 years I see like Stone Spreading really just not changing anything, but really just upgrading things and taking compost, I know, like you're saying, shit, to a new level, right? And I think you've invested a lot of time, energy into doing that. And where do you plan on going in the future?
Well, a little history on that. I've kind of been behind the scenes all these years.
Well, you thought you were Dale Earnhardt.
He still is.
Dale Earnhardt's a little behind me yet. For probably the last 20 years or better, I got into racing. The family supported me through that whole deal. It was great. I got to take the wife and the kids. We traveled all over the country playing around with that, and while my dad and my brother kind of ran the scenes. And my brother's 10 years older than me, so he turned 60 years old this year. I bought him out of the company 3 years ago. And I just, I got 3 girls, young family that I'm hoping to support. Times have changed. We can't stay where we was at, So I said, hey, I met you, lit a fire, said, hey, it's time to go. So in the last 3 years, we've tripled the gross income of stone spreading in the last 3 years. We were pretty set where we were at for about the last 20 so years. And like I said, in the last 3 years, we tripled the gross income of that. And we were really kind of struggling when I took over the company. I actually didn't know we were in that position when my brother left, as far as being compliant with the air board, our equipment, and all that kind of stuff. So we've been really battling at that for the last 3 years. I can proudly say now we are 100% air board compliant.
Shout out to Jill,
Congratulations,
Christy,
man.
and Jonette.
Yeah, that was
they've
rough,
been
man.
busting
That's
their
tough.
butts.
Yeah, the girls I got in the office are phenomenal. They've been great with that. So hopefully we've made it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're ready to rock and roll. And working with the Ag Center, Penny Newman coming on board right now with the JIP, I think is going to be great. So I'm hoping just to make a ton of money over the next 10 years.
We all like money. And then another thing that's fun, we all really like money, but what makes it fun is, like Paul said, I remember talking to him about 3 years ago when he bought the company. He's like, yeah, I'm going to buy my brother out. I know Steve. Steve's a great guy.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, we're going to be splitting it off, and I'm going to take this over. And he's like, I don't know what I'm getting into. And, we
Still don't.
yeah. But it's fun to hear the difficulties and the triumphs as, like he said, 3 times sales.
Yep.
I mean, something's happening, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's doing something. And it excites me that, you come back into your family business. You want to keep your dad's deal going. And I'm sure your dad's so proud. I mean, Carly, touch base. What's it like at Stone's Yard, Stone's Daily Office? I know there's a lot of donut eating in the morning.
No donut eating. You haven't met Jill very well then.
Maybe not by you.
We're not allowed to have
I'm talking to your
donuts.
employees. Yeah, not by you and Jill.
It's all
but
about quinoa and salads.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking to your employees. Have you seen your employees
counting.
lately?
Oh, there's some hefty
They can't
boys.
fit through the door.
Well, you're sitting in a truck all day.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard
Yeah.
to get your
Yeah,
get your calorie burn when you're sitting in the truck all day.
that's it.
So, Carly, touch base a little bit with. I'm happy you came tonight
Yeah.
to be with your dad, supporting him. And what's going on with the family and with the growth? I know your grandpa's probably happy as heck, but what's it been like the last couple of years where your dad's changed from being a race superstar to
Full-time shit spreader.
I'm still a superstar.
Well, my dad is a very hard worker. He's always puts 100% everything he does, and that's always been something to look up to. And just a man in your life, My dad, he can do hobbies. He can go to full-time shit spreader, running everything. He just wants everything to be 100%. He doesn't sit back and just watch, oh yeah, let me have this guy or this guy do this for me. He wants to be involved and he wants to know what's going on. So that's always nice to look up to. Just a funny memory I have with just your dad. I was in trouble at one point in my life, that never happens.
Just
But
once.
so I was driving one of the trucks one time on your parents' dairy, and I had to go to the
was
bathroom.
grounded.
I had to go to the bathroom. Just go to the bathroom, go pee or something. And my dad goes, "Oh yeah, they'll just go on the side of their trucks or in the bed." And I was like, "No, I can't do that." And your dad goes, "We have a bathroom in the shop. You can use
My dad
that."
made you go to the one in the shop?
You can
That's
use
worse
that
than the
or
side of the
whatever.
road.
Oh, no, he was trying to make me go in the box. I was like, I just have to pee, It's just stuff like that. My dad, he never just because I was a girl, he didn't give me the easy route. He always
Hell
made,
no.
he always made me try to be a hard worker, even though I try to act like I don't know how to work. But my dad he's the best, and he tried, just like my grandpa though too. He is just a very good guy. He's fun to be around, The stories you get to hear behind them. Just going into the office, I have a 9-month-old baby, and so I don't get to really leave the house very often, but I'm trying to be more involved now with the company and just learning what's going on and what they're doing next. And it's fun, you know, hearing that and seeing that. I could run around with my dad all day long. That's my best friend. Like, I have 2 sisters, but I'm pretty sure me and him are probably the closest with me and him. And we can talk all day and sing on the radio and just learn what's going on. And it's just fun. He's a fun guy. He might act serious and he doesn't like to talk in front of people and gets all red, which I get that from him. I turn completely red just like him, but he's fun. He's a fun guy.
And that's what makes the Ag Center special.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
Family business, 51 years now, right? And you got a father sitting here actually go back to Kenneth, to his son, and now his granddaughter sitting here, and
I'm the daughter.
well, you're
My dad's
Kenneth's granddaughter.
Oh, I'm kidding.
And means that on you growing some kids. So what she said there,
Yeah.
driving that truck at your dad's place, your place when he was out there, all my daughters, anytime they got in trouble, what they did,
Cassidy. No,
they
it's
could all
terrible.
drive trucks. I got all my girls, they could all spread shit,
That's
drive
true.
trucks. Anyone probably back a boat down to the lake better than any one of these boys out here.
That is a
Yeah.
fond memory.
So, and that's the way we raised our girls. So they're tough.
Well,
It's awesome.
we had a great day today here with
Yeah.
the Ag Center group and getting to know everybody, and we're gonna kind of do some snapshots of everybody, and we're gonna definitely do one, hopefully with your dad. You can drag him.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
we're gonna get that done.
currently the mayor of Winton still,
Boy.
and Paul is
Good old
running for the
Winton.
next election.
I'm the John Dutton of Winton, buddy.
I know that. So we want to thank you guys. Carly here, represent your dad. Keep on his side because he's like me. He doesn't understand technology. So help him out with that. And we're happy to have these family businesses with the Ag Center. And this is a lot of fun. And you guys are special to the group and the reason we're doing this. And we thank Kenneth Stone Spreading, Paul Stone, owner, and his daughter, Carly.
Go.
Anything else? And what do you call it? Manure money?
It's manure money, baby. That's
My
how I got all that
thing is,
greens.
As a child, I can remember at the youngest ages, we'd be driving down like a back road, or we live out in the country, and I would be like, "Dad, it stinks out here. What is that smell?" And my dad goes, "That's the smell of money." My fondest memory. I can't remember how old I was, but that is what stuck in my mind. My husband even, he's like, "Oh, it stinks out here," and that's just like the first thing you say. Even like my mom, anytime any of our family members are in a car, it's like you think something stinks, we're like, "That's the smell of money."
And that's passed down. So when I was a child riding around for hours in the truck with my dad, when I got out of school, we'd drive by a dairy or something. I'm like, "Oh, Dad, what's that smell?" And he goes, "That's the smell of money, son."
Somebody figured
And
that
that
out
has stuck
early.
forever. Yeah.
Somebody figured
That's
that
it.
out early.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. We're gonna close this and move on to the next.
With a toast.
Go.
Oh yeah,
Toast
absolutely.
Toast to Kenneth Stone Spreading, 3 generations.
Yep.
Woo!
Right on.
Awesome.
Congrats, you guys.
Toast, Carly. Keith.
Thanks, Dougie.